And another thing that happened was flyweight title fight has been announced between Cody Garbrandt, who's usually a bantamweight, and then newly champ Deiveson Figueiredo. So before I ask you who wins, I'll be the stat guy.
All right, stat guy.
Stat guy. Here we go. These are Cody's stats. He's 29, 5'7", 65.5-inch reach, and he's 12-3. And then Deiveson is 32. He's 5'5". He's 2 inches shorter. He has a 68-inch reach, and then he's 19-1. So he has a 3-inch or 2.5-inch reach advantage over him. Who do you think will take that?
I think Figueiredo takes that.
Mm-hmm.
Only reason why I feel like that is I feel like he's a bit more of a full rounded fighter, you know. We like, not that we haven't seen Cody on the ground, but like, you know, like he choked the fuck out of Benavidez.
Yep.
Right? He choked him out the second time, knocked him out the first time. There was like that little thing where he couldn't see or whatever.
That's bullshit.
That was kind of bullshit.
He was getting fucked up anyways.
He was getting fucked up anyways. He probably would have knocked him out anyways. But I'm just saying, I just feel like Cody will only try and do one thing to him, whereas this Figueiredo guy, he's Brazilian. He's got like the ground game. He's got the stand up. Like, I don't know.
He
cried when he got the belt,
yeah.
and I feel like that his passion might, you know, take him a bit further.
But then also the weight cut too.
Yes, so Cody...
Because it's like a TJ Dillashaw dropping down.
Yeah, exactly. So Cody's not used to fighting at 125. He's normally 135er.
Yep.
You know, and we've seen it lately. Everybody's seen it. Masvidal doing the weight cut and it being such a large amount of weight in such a short amount of period of time. Although Cody isn't time restricted, it's still an extra 10 pounds to cut, guys. Like,
yeah.
I'm trying to think for myself, like when I got as lean as I possibly could, I was like 155. So me going to like almost death was like me at lightweight. If I had to ever like cut to featherweight to like 145,
yeah,
you know. So think about it, like Cody isn't like comfortable at 135, you know. He still cuts to make bantamweight, right? And we've seen his weight cut on YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I have for sure. Because that stuff like amazes me, the weight cut with the nutrition and the water loss and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Do you think the weight cut will have an effect on Cody?
I think so, and especially because his chin at bantamweight sucks balls. So like he's been slept a couple of times by TJ.
Yeah, before his big
Pedro.
knockout, he was taking a couple of
3 losses in a row. He's about to get cut because usually it's 3 losses in a row. Unless
your contract is up for negotiation.
Unless you have like a big name, if you get 3 losses in a row, you're like gonna get cut when your contract's over. That's usually how it is. But then Cody, fucking
got that big dub.
Yeah, big KO win. Yeah, no, I think Figueiredo will take that. I think he will starch him, to be honest. I think his fucking his stance is so cool. He literally just hunts like when the rematch against Benavidez. That was just a mauling.
Mm-hmm.
He beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah,
it wasn't even close. It was. They were even saying it was like was that like the biggest. Like not upset, like beat down basically in a title fight, and they're like comparing this like Conor Eddie. That fight, it was just one-sided, like the most one-sided title fight. They were saying that's like definitely up there, if not
like if it finished, which there was no chance. It would like the points would have been like tilted all the way to.
Yeah,
Figueiredo.
like Cody has probably the fastest hands in the UFC. But I don't know. It just depends. As long as he's with a new coach and he's not with Team Alpha Male anymore. So if he comes out the way he did in his last fight and is like more patient and more calculated, that's always gonna play dividends in your fight, right? But if he comes out wild and gets engaged in a brawl, let's say they talk shit before the fight and he gets emotional, like against TJ, where he just wanted to fuck him up really quick. I think he's gonna be in trouble, and especially with Figueiredo's ground game, he has some fucking nasty ground game and. I remember in the first fight, he almost caught Benavidez in an armbar, and he had great defense, so that happened.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think he's more well rounded, and I think the weight cut's gonna affect Cody, And I think if he touches Cody like how he did against Benavidez, I think Cody's gonna get slept because if he has a glass jaw at bantamweight and he's cutting an extra 10 pounds to go to flyweight, I think he's gonna get fucked up.
He's gonna take his jaw clean off.
And also something that kind of you gotta point out is just like it sucks for flyweights like that deserve an actual shot at the belt. Like, to be honest, I don't know any flyweight.
No, I was gonna say who the fuck is fighting at flyweight.
Just like
that's probably why they're giving Cody the fucking
like at the end of the
shot.
day, it's like in reality it sucks, like especially for all the flyweights. And he was even talking whoever, I don't even know who the number 1 ranked flyweight is or whoever he was talking to.
The new number 1 contender is Cody. Clearly, he was
Figueiredo and him were like exchanging tweets, like kind of I don't know about talking shit, but they were basically saying like setting up a fight. And then Cody just comes out of nowhere. Like I remember before Cody posted on his story him on the scale and it was like 145 and he like tagged Dana and Sean. It was like oh, make this fight, like I'm gonna make flyweight and I'm gonna fuck this guy up. So yeah, no, it definitely does suck. And like, you know, the sport, in terms of the sport, like where it's not fair, but at the end of the day it is a business, and at the end of the day that's gonna be a fucking sick fight. That's gonna be a crazy fight.
It is gonna be
100%. It's gonna be sick.
Nobody wants to watch a snooze fest title fight. You need to have the names. Like that's it's huge for it's a promotion, right?
Yeah,
like the UFC is a promotional company.
It's an entertainment business, right?